Welcome everybody. We are back in another train video. This time back with Thomas the Tank Engine, the Wonders of Sodor. And there's been an update since last time that we did a video. There is a free release for a new skin for Thomas. And I learned something new. That Thomas the Tank Engine had maybe an earlier paint scheme than his iconic blue paint livery that we basically know him for. So anyway, we're going to hop right in here. I'm going to click play. And we're going to hop out of the cab just for a moment here so we can take a look and see. Nope, I'm pressing the wrong button here because I got to learn how to hop out. I think it's that. There we go. There we go. We're going to jump right on out of here. Yeah, so apparently this was the early, inspiration paint livery for Thomas the Tank Engine. The LBSC stands for London, Brighton, and South Coast, I believe it was. But yeah, this was sort of his, early inspiration. I don't think it ever made it into any sort of Thomas story. Maybe an early, book. This might have been how he looked, but it's actually kind of cool to see Thomas the Tank Engine with this. But in any case, we're going to play a short game with Thomas the Tank Engine in his early LBCS or LBSC paint scheme. So yeah, that's very cool looking, and I'm just going to go ahead and grab a screenshot. Okay. Anyway, we need to load up the passengers. We are going to be starting here at Farquhar and going to Knapford with this move here. His face looks a little different too. I don't think that's the actual Thomas face. That does not look like Thomas the Tank Engine, does it? The jawline just looks different for some reason, but that might just be me. Very, very cool looking. Like you can see there's some there's a little bit of weathering on there for sure, and a little bit of scuff marks and all that, just like you would expect to find on a steam engine. And yeah, we need to go ahead and no, I don't want to give up control. I would like to keep. Do you want to give up control? No. You gotta be careful when you answer those questions, because sometimes you'll answer the wrong way and then suddenly your train's leaving you at the station. And anyway, we're gonna hop back in the cab here so that we can stand on the foot plate, and then this way we can go ahead and start loading up the passengers to make this run. We gotta go ahead and do it. I think it's a Y. It is Y. We did it on the first try. Wow, that's something, because usually we don't get it on the first try. Get those passengers loaded up so that we can depart for the city, the big city of Knapford. Just waiting for that thingy to load. So then I press Y again. Oh man, I almost slammed the door in that guy's face. Okay, so I think we are good to go. Stop at location Hackenbeck. That is our first stop on this run. Go ahead and try to remember how to do this now. Nope, wrong way. We got to change direction, so there we go. And then we can, I want to stay on the foot plate, and then I want to try to lean out the window here. So we got to change our view. I got to remember how to do this. That's the trouble, is remembering how to get into that position to do that. Let's see here. Shouldn't we be on this side? Shouldn't I be standing on this side of the train? Isn't that the proper form? No, there's no controls on this side, so you have to be on this side. This is just kind of weird. Do it again, there you go. Speed up a little bit. We're behind schedule already. Sorry, I hopped into this and I have not really played in a bit, so I'm kind of getting my bearings straight as we play this here. And yeah, there we go. Let's see, 600 some yards until we get to the next station, I guess. Yeah. Well, yeah, let's see here. We've got the station coming up. Should hop back towards the cab here so we can just kind of keep an eye on things. Platform right there. Got some horses. Hi, horses. Look at them. They're all... Looks like they're plotting something. Very still. Like I can't see them if they think I can't see them if they just stay still. That's cool. We got a couple freight vans here. A couple freight vans parked on the track over there. That's interesting. Go ahead and put her to a stop right here, maybe. Is that good? Yeah, objective complete. And then we just gotta, I think we press U this time to get the, yeah, perfect. That way we can load up the passengers here. Yeah, some freight vans over there. I wish we had some more freight, like, activity in here. I feel like we don't. But, you know, whatever does this job to come and, you know, sort this out, I'd like to do that. Maybe we can make that happen. I'm gonna press U again here. We're ready to roll to the next station now. Here we go. Kind of doing a moonwalk here. Yep. Oh, she's getting it down. She's got the moonwalk, like, she's got that locked in. All right, here we go. Leaving Hackenbeck, going to Maithwaite. It's the next stop. Yeah, I like this green color. This is a really cool, like, they should have kept the Thomas the Tank Engine green color. That's really a pretty livery, you know? That's one thing that the like, Sodor Railway sort of, I think doesn't get to, oh, I'm gonna turn the light on here. Turn the flashlight on. We're about to go into a tunnel. The Sodor Railways, they don't have, like, a logo. They don't have, like, any name inside of their engines or anything, just the number. Some kind of, you know, SR or something on the side of their train just to show them the super railways. Then there's 600 feet to the next station, so 600 yards, I should say. Moving pretty quick, so we can slow down. Moving real fast. There we go, now we're coming down. But I do like this. It's almost like a Penn Central kind of, or a New York Central green, almost. Ooh, we took that switch a little fast. But we are slowing now, which is good. And we can go ahead and just full brake, please. Oh man, did we mess up? Oh, we got it, cool. Okay, so then we can go ahead and drop these passengers off here. We got this is a Y. Yes, cool, we got that. There's more cargo vans here at the station too. Did I missed that? Maybe there just were, and I just didn't really notice that in the other games when I was on this branch line, because we're on the Thomas branch line that goes up to the quarry. Go ahead and press. Let's see. I've gotten it right so far. I have not missed it, so I'm almost not a. I don't want to. We got it again. Cool. We are like 3 for 3 right now on the doors. So go ahead. We're heading to Elsbridge. We're doing pretty good, I would say. Yeah, I don't know if I've just not noticed these cargo vans that were like parked on the spur tracks and all that in the previous games, but yeah. That's pretty cool. So we're moving again. We can pick some speed up. I hate when it does that. It's very annoying. Like, yeah, it just like throws you right up. Like, I don't want that. I'm looking for this. There we go. Got a signal to proceed, so we're good there. Kind of threw me off a little bit when the signals were like dropping to the, like pointing down to tell you that you're okay to go. Which, that's obviously the way they're doing it over in England, or we're doing it over in England, but to me it just, you know, I guess like the way I think of things is like if your blade is like upwards, like pointed upwards, and something like fails or breaks, like then it can drop down, and if it drops down, then you know that you're like, you know, it's like a fail safe, it goes to stop. But that doesn't seem to be the case here, so, you know, for whatever reason. I'll go right by here, too. Don't want to go too fast. I want to control my speed, but we are able to go, like, it looks like 50 through here, so. That's another thing I learned, that, yeah, in England, they do run by miles per hour. They run by, even though it's like everything else is kilometers, they still measure their speed on the railways in miles per hour. Same in Canada, too. They run in miles per hour instead of kilometers. So, I guess we are stopping here. Okay. Not bad. Blow the whistle. Oh, don't blow the... No, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, no. Oh, no, we might overshoot it. Oh no, I think we're going to overshoot this one. Did we overshoot it? Oh, we got it. Cool. And then can we get the doors right again? Yeah, there we go. The only problem here is that, like, this... Oh, no, stop. That was bad. The only problem here is that right there... Oh, I closed the doors. Hold on. Did I do that on purpose? Oh, let me get back up here. What happened? Did I mess that up? We were like mid-loading and then it just stopped for some reason. Hi. That's not what I was looking for. That was not what I'm looking for. Hello guys. Hi. Oh, there's a lot of you. A lot of people. This is a full cabin, but this is not what I want. This is not what I'm looking for. I'm trying to open the doors and it's not working for some reason. But I'm back in the cab, so it should work just fine. There we go. Just to say, like, okay, like, this particular car right here, not really in the best position to, you know, unload, just because, like, yeah, you're just sort of, you got a step, you got a really big step to get on to the platform. You almost have to kind of, like, do like a James Bond kind of shimmy to like cross over to get to where the platform meets the railings there, the platform, the step, the side steps there. So, all right, we can close these doors now. Move on to our next destination, which is Drya. All right, so go ahead and I guess, do I have to hop in? Do I need to hop into the cab? We're already in the cab, so we can set our reverser and we can start moving again. There we go. So to dry yaw, dry yaw. Something like that. It's at 1.2 miles. We should probably pay attention to that. It's going to be important because I don't want to overshoot the platform. Got some cows. Hello, cows. That one does not look good. Does not look good. Call a doctor for... Oh, there's two of them laying down. And let's see. Whistle. I'm not sure what I'm whistling for unless it's just to... Because I'm on the bridge. A lot of people don't on the bridge, but the whistle sound is... The whistle sound is like... on the bridge, so there's not much going on. I guess we're bypassing this station. Maybe that whistle post is for like the station. So we'll skip to that station. That was... I don't even know what station that was. And now we're coming up to the station that we're stopping at, which is Drya. Okay, braking a little bit earlier this time just to prevent ourselves from going a little too crazy. Yeah, and that right there, that's the branch that goes down to the harbor, so we're getting close to Napford now. And we can slow down just a little bit. Wait for the crossing, and then actually come up on the throttle just a tiny bit here. Not quite to the station. There we go. Let's see if we can get this like right on the money this time. That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? Right. No, we're going to overshoot just a tiny bit. But not as bad as last time. We're doing much better than last time. So, let's see. We got a few seconds wait here. Then we'll proceed onwards to Napford. Oh, this is the one with the airport. So we got these cool airplanes parked out here. Alright, so we can go ahead and get those doors closed now. There's a plane flying right over there somewhere. That's cool, look at that. Alright, where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? There we are. Lost my bearings for a second there. So, that is where we are. Yeah, that's really cool. Really cool to kind of see like a consistent Wonders of Sodor paint scheme. Alright, we can speed up a little bit. We're going a little too slow now. Alright, Napford. We're on our way to Napford now, which is right over there somewhere. You can just see the big bridge that we're going to be coming into, and then I think this is the branch line that goes over to the harbor that we're crossing over right now. And then we'll be coming around the corner, and I think there's a big junction up here that we're going to be tying into the main line. I think this yellow signal right here, that means that it's like an approach signal. It's kind of like an advanced warning that you're coming up. And we gotta proceed right here, so that's good. Coming by the bus yard. And then over the big bridge. For a branch line, it's a double track line, which is interesting. I don't know any branch lines that are like double track. I guess there could be, but that's the main line over there. I gotta say, if you look at the timetable for the all of the characters, they all have like very busy timetables. They're running all day long, which means like the Island of Sodor is like their like transport service is pretty like robust. If we're being honest, let's see what we got here. I don't know exactly what that says. Oh, platform 2. So it's just telling us what platform we're going to. We're making a nice, easy arrival here, so that's great. Get on this side over here so we can see. I think the platform is... Oh, maybe our platform is going to be on the other side there. And then we got like a 15-mile-an-hour speed restriction coming into the station here. It is cool. I do wish there was like a little bit more train traffic. It seems almost a little like unrealistic, but I could be wrong. It could be, I'm just missing something there. What do we have here? What are these? Are these some new coaches? Oh, it was just like kind of a glare. Those are actually the Green Express coaches. So that must mean Gordon or Emily's like doing like a runaround move right now then to like tie onto this stuff again, because I think that's how that works, is that they just sort of do a runaround move when they get here, just like Thomas does. Let's see, we can stop her now, and we did it. We did it. Put those doors open. And just to be transparent right now, I did open the doors on the wrong side. So we are like, I don't know, 1 in 5, which is still pretty good. But yeah, I did mess up. I opened the doors on the wrong side. So yeah, that was an L for me. It was an L for me for sure. I don't know. I think when you do these timetable things, they do tell you that you can do the next activity, like you can just kind of transition. So we'll see what happens right here. We got to get the doors locked back up though, so that's the next step here. So yeah, so we did it. I don't know, did we do well? I don't know if this is good or not, but okay. So then we can replay the service, we can return home or do a free roam. I don't really want to do either of those things, so I guess we go back now, and then I can just, I don't know, get back into the yeah, cool. I think that was it. We're gonna call that a video right there, and we'll come out with another video. Working on a couple videos right now, but this is one I wanted to put out just to do something to check out this new Thomas engine with the latest Thomas and Friends update. So thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one.